Okay. After we learn the concept which is related to journal entry, ledger account, trial balance, now we are moving forward with financial statement. Financial statement consists of, as I discussed in the previous session, okay, financial statement consists of trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, then cash flow statement. Cash flow statement is a different account. I will be explaining you as a part of this particular session. Trading account, to know trading profit, that is called, we will be calling as gross profit. If it is a manufacturer, then instead of trading account, we will be preparing manufacturer account. Profit and loss account, to know net profit, that's what we are calling at net profit. Balance sheet, to know the financial position. This is to know actual movement of cash. This is a four different statement which is there, or component of the financial statement also we can say. Okay, component of financial statement. Listen. So trading account, to know what is the profit directly from my business. Okay, like buying, selling, from that what is my profit. With the help of trading account only I will come to know. Profit and loss account, to know the final profit. To know the final profit is nothing but, from this directly I am incurring expenditure income, also I am spending a money. The same way I have to incur the admin expenditure also, rent also is a part of an expenditure. After incurring all those expenditure, what is attributable to the company. Then in addition to this, if it is a partnership firm, we will be preparing profit and loss appropriation account also. Okay, profit and loss appropriation account also. If it is company, then we won't prepare trading account, we will be preparing statement of profit and loss and balance sheet. Then cash flow statement will come for everyone. Now whatever I am discussing is purely for sole proprietorship. In case of partnership, only one point which will get added. In case of company, there is a small changes are there. Now trading account, how it will look like, I will first and foremost will understand the trading account format. After that we will move forward with the problems, or rather than problem, concept understanding. Okay, trading account will be like this. Okay, listen. Trading and profit and loss account for the year ended, whatever the year, 31/3/20. I don't have space, so I written on the top. Particulars amount, here debit, here it is credit side, credit side. So first and foremost, opening stock will be there, to purchase will be there, any direct expenditure that also will be there, by sales by closing stock. With the help of this, I will be getting to gross profit. These 2 points I will be discussing you very soon. Don't worry. Opening stock, closing stock, all the stuff I will be discussing. Just you see the format. After this, this profit will be carried forward here by gross profit. Any indirect incomes are there. The second part of the statement is profit and loss account by interest on FD, by dividend income, like that other income will be there, to various sundry expenses. Sundry expenses means multiple expenditure, staff, salary, rent, telephone, printing and stationery, so on so, to net profit. Okay, to net profit. This is the way the trading account and profit and loss account will appear. Sales I have already discussed with you. Purchase I have already discussed with you. Direct expenditure also you know, and gross profit you know, indirect income also you know, other expenditure also you are clear with that. Net profit means finally what is left out. Opening stock and closing stock, there is a detailed discussion about that. It is covered in AS number 2. Inventories are covered in AS 2. I will be discussing in the different lecture what is meant by stock, how to value the stock, etc. We will be discussing in the different video lecture. Now, balance sheet format, let me draft balance sheet format also for your kind reference. Balance sheet format. Balance sheet as on 31/3/20. As on will be the heading when it comes here, but in case of profit and loss account, you can't see that. That will be for the period. So balance sheet will look like this. Just I am writing the format for the benefit of understanding to everyone. Here it will be liabilities. Here it is amount, rupees. Here it is assets, amount. As I told you, first and foremost, if it is a sole proprietorship, then capital account, capital plus introduced in the current year ஏதாவது capital கொடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா அது வரும், addition. Partners sole proprietorship draw பண்ணானா அது பேர் drawings னு சொல்லிருக்கோம். So this you can write inner column or you can keep it as schedule, then you will have a final number. Apart from that, if you have a loans and advances, loans like ICICI Bank, State Bank of India, will come that number. Then sundry creditors provision. What is provision? I have not discussed. That's a different concept we will be discussing in the different video lecture. So like these items will be appearing in the liability side. When I go to asset side, fixed assets or non-current assets னு சொல்றோம். இது கீழே plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, then computers, electronic equipments, etc. Then current assets. Under current assets, you know, sundry debtors, cash, bank, all those things will come into the balance sheet. asset is nothing but debit, liabilities are nothing but credit. We know that. Apart from that, we know the basic formats now. இதிலிருந்து தான் all the formats are getting generated. I am not going to discuss company accounts உடைய format இந்த உங்களுடைய செஷனில் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண மாட்டேன். சோல் ப்ரொப்ரைட்டர்ஷிப் பார்ட்னர்ஸ்க்கு ரிலேட்டடாக தான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணுறேன். அது கொஞ்சம் அட்வான்ஸ். when you are coming to the foundation level, we will be understanding about financial statement format for companies, banking and insurance. இந்த மூணுக்கான இதை நம்ம இப்போ இந்த பேசிக் லெக்சர்ஸில் we would have been left out. We are not going to discuss. We know that there is a separate format, but we are not going to discuss in this session, this particular batch, about format for Companies Act, companies, bankings and insurance. There is a separate format. We know that alone. We will be discussing later. First, you must be experienced with this basics format. Then only that format will be understandable. Otherwise, you can't understand anything. So that is the reason I am leaving it. Anyhow, when you are coming to the foundation level, we will be detailedly discussing about that format also. Okay, I hope you are written. Otherwise, I'll give the time. Just copy this. Take a note of this. Once you copied this, go ahead and take balance sheet notes also. If you are not written, please write it. So after writing this, we'll go and see how each and everything which comes into the picture, after discussing cash flow statement. Listen, what is the purpose of preparing trading account? Business linde vanda profit inga theriyum. Business la irundhu I may be getting a profit or loss. Profit means this side, loss means this side. Okay, the same way. Total எனக்கு என்ன profit வந்ததுன்னு I will be getting from this statement. நான் போட்டிருக்கிற காசு எங்கே இருக்குது, அதுதான் financial position. ஓகே, இதெல்லாம் நான் போட்ட அமௌண்ட். ஓகே, this is a sources. இன்னொரு பேர் என்ன சொல்லலாம் அப்படின்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா, you can call this as sources. This is application. This is application. This is sources. Sources means from where I have received the fund. Application means where and all I have applied that fund is called application. எனக்கு என்னுடைய சொந்த காசு, மறுபடியும் புதுசாக போட்ட காசு, ட்ராப் பண்ணது போக பேலன்ஸ் காசு இருக்குது, பேங்க்கில் லோன் வாங்கியிருக்கேன், கிரெடிட்டார்ஸ்கிட்ட கடனுக்கு வாங்கியிருக்கேன், ப்ரொவிஷனுங்கிறது எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சர் ஆகிடுச்சு, பெனிஃபிட் எடுத்துகிட்டு பேமெண்ட் பண்ணோம். இதெல்லாம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு அசட்டாக இருக்குது, டெட்டாஸாக இருக்குது, கேஷாக இருக்குது, பேங்காக இருக்குது. இது எக்ஸாக்டாக டேலி ஆகணும். லைபிலிட்டி சைடு 15 lakhs means asset side also 15 lakhs. ஏன்னா நீ என்ன காசு பிஸ்னஸ்குள்ளே போடுறையோ அந்த காசு ஏதாவது ஒரு இதில் ஏதாவது ஒரு சோர்ஸஸில் உள்ள இருக்கணும் இல்லவா, அதுதான் கான்செப்ட். இஸ் இட் கிளியர்? நெக்ஸ்ட், all these accounts is prepared based on accrual basis or mercantile system of accounting. We are not going to follow cash basis accounting. நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணதாங்கன்னா cash basis accounting is not acceptable, so we will be following mercantile based accounting. Mercantile based accounting means whenever the expenditure is incurred, irrespective of actually whether it's paid or not paid, we will be treating that as an expenditure. That is called mercantile accounting. And in addition to this, okay, I think in the previous session we were discussed about outstanding expenditure, prepaid expenditure. If it is outstanding expenses means you have to pay. So all those outstanding expenses will be appearing in the liability side. Prepaid expenses means you are paid in advance, that is your asset. So prepaid expenses will be appearing in the asset side. I hope you are clear with this format. Now let me move forward with cash flow statement. Listen. Cash flow statement. Now you have to understand the difference between profit and loss account, balance sheet versus cash flow statement. Cash flow statement is quite already familiar to you. மார்னிங் உன் பர்ஸில் இல்லைன்னா உன்னோட பாக்கெட்டில் எவ்வளோ கேஷ் இருந்தது, ஈவினிங் எவ்வளோ கேஷ் இருக்குது, இன்பிட்வீனில் யார் உங்கள்கிட்ட கேஷ் கொடுத்தாங்க, நீ என்னென்ன செலவு பண்ணின, இதுதான் கேஷ் ஃப்ளோ ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். ஸோ இட்ஸ் ரெக்கார்ட்ஸ் மூவ்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் கேஷ் ஃப்ளோ ஃப்ரம் ஒன் பீரியட் டு another period. Okay, when it comes to profit and loss account and balance sheet, it is prepared on accrual basis. This is prepared on actual basis. Accrual basis means, okay, income or expenses will be booked only if it is related to that period, only if it's related to that period. I paid next year fees as an advance in the current year. Will it be recorded into the profit and loss account as an expenditure? Answer is no. That will go to balance sheet, asset side, that will be appearing it. Cash basis, balance sheet கூட விடலாம். Cash அதுவே வந்து CFS வந்ததுன்னா cash flow statement, உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ரெசிப்டோ ஆர் பேமெண்ட்டோ வருதுன்னா that will be recorded irrespective of the will be recorded or will be accounted irrespective of related to current year or not. Whether that is related to the current year or not related to the current year, irrespective of that will be recorded in the books of accounts. Okay, that is called cash flow statement. I received 1,000 rupees today from Mr. A, but that is a sale which is made in the last year. I will give the example to you so that will be easy for you. Otherwise, example only will give the clarity. On 25th March 2020, sold rupees 1 lakh, sold a product which is worth of 1 lakh, amount received to Mr. Ramnechko, amount received on 5/4/20. In the profit and loss account, this will be booked on 25/3/20 அன்னைக்கு, this will be booked as a sale. ஓகேங்களா? So Ram account debit to sale 1 lakh. So because it is a profit and loss account will be booked on accrual basis. Okay, irrespective of whether you actually paid or actually received. நீங்கள் ஆக்சுவலாக பேமெண்ட் பண்ணாலும் சரி, ரிசீவ் பண்ணாலும் சரி, பண்ணலினாலும் சரி, that will be booked in the respective year. Accrual concept or mercantile concept நாவே என்ன சொன்னோம், that income or expenditure will be booked in the year in which it is related. So it would have been booked as an income of that particular year. This is called accrual. This will not be booked in the next year, then is a cash basis accounting. But in the cash flow statement, here there are 2 years are there, financial year 1920 cash flow statement la this will not be booked. This will be booked in the financial year 2021. because cash is received in the next financial year. As I discussed with you, cash flow statement will incorporate the information irrespective of whether that is related to the current year or previous year or the future year. cash ன்னு ஒன்று உள்ளே வந்து வெளில போனால் ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணுவோம். புரியுதுங்களா? Now sir, then what is the difference between profit and loss account, cash flow statement? It is not real, it is a real. ஏன்னு கேட்குறீங்கன்னா, நான் ஒரு 1000 crores சேல் பண்ணினேன், எனக்கு டோட்டல் எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சர் 600 crores, my profit is 400 crores. Sale is 1000 crores, purchase plus other expenditure 600 crores, my profit is 400 crores. But the entire sale is credit sale. என்னுடைய ப்ராஃபிட் அண்ட் லாஸ் அக்கௌண்ட்டில் I will be having 400 crores profit. எவ்வளோ crores profit? 400 crores profit. But entire amount is a credit sale. If you go and see cash flow statement, nothing will be cash. Opening cash minus outflow 600 crores. Okay, because purchase plus other expenditure comes to 600 crores plus inflow is zero. ஏன்னா சேல் தான் பண்ணியிருக்க, ஒரு பைசா நான் கலெக்ட் பண்ணல. அப்போ you want to have 400 crores profit in my books of accounts. கேஷ் வந்து ஓப்பனிங் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 700 crores இருந்தது. ஓகே, ஓப்பனிங் வந்து 700 crores. ஓகே, 700 crores. அப்போ பேலன்ஸ் 100 crores ஆர் 600 crores ஓப்பனிங் இருந்தது. என்டையர் 600 crores இஸ் used for purchase and other expenditure. Now closing is zero. அவர் டேரக்டரோ இல்லை பார்ட்னரோ இல்லை சோல் ப்ரொப்ரைட்டர்ஷிப்போ பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணுறாரு அல்லவா, அவர் காஃபி டீ சாப்பிட்றதுக்கு கேஷ் இல்லாமல் கேஷ் பாக்ஸை பார்த்துட்டு உட்காந்துட்ருக்கார். புக்கில் 400 crores இஸ் அ ப்ராஃபிட். ஏஸ் இந்த ப்ராஃபிட் தான், பட் அவன் காசு கொடுக்கணுமில்ல, எனக்கு கொடுக்கல. ரியாலிட்டி, ஐ டோன்ட் ஹாவ் எனி கேஷ். ஈவன் ஐ டோன்ட் ஹாவ் அ கேஷ் டு மீட் மை பர்சனல் எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சர். So now I hope you would have understood the difference between P&L account and cash flow statement, everyone. So we understood the difference between what? Profit and loss account and cash flow statement. This is a real difference which is lying over there. So I'll give you 3-4 minutes time. Kindly revise all those things. Then I'll go with one example. Anyhow, we are going to do some practical questions also. But before going to those practical questions, I like to give some examples here. Accordingly, you will have some grip before going to the other session. Okay, apart from the basic section, I like to cover this inventory, then depreciation concept, bills receivable, bills payable concepts also thoroughly for the purpose of understanding when you go to foundation level, because foundation level depth concepts will be covered. Here the basic things I would like to cover apart from the basic section. Basic is almost over. Just we have to look on this area like how to do the practical questions, what is an implication because of that, etc. அது நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். சரிங்களா? Just have a quick revision to this. Then I will give an example. ஸ்டோரி மாதிரி ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் பார்க்கலாம். சரிங்களா? Friends, if you are going to join the professional courses, please understand you have chosen a wonderful course. Okay, so once you complete these courses, the reputation and the value from the society which you are going to get is unimaginable. So அந்த ஒரு 3-4 years கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டப்படணும், பண்ணி முடிச்சிட்டிங்கன்னா life is completely different. Life will be completely different. I'll try to give one more motivational video also along with this, time permits. Okay, so we'll go with one examples so that we'll understand, okay, the complete pictures. Friends, now one small summary before going to the example. We know what is accounts. Accounts is all about debits equal to credit, then assets equal to liability, then golden accounting rules. With the help of this, we will be passing journal entries. From the journal entry, we will be preparing ledger account. From the ledger account, we will be preparing trial balance. From the trial balance, as I discussed with you, trading, P&L and balance sheet. So, summary of journal entry is ledger. Summary of ledger is become trial balance. Analysis of trial balance into meaningful is become financial statement. So this is a thing we were discussed very detailing. Now I like to go with an example, practical discussion before going to the practical problems. Example number 1. See, assume that we go and start a company. Assume that we are going and start a company. First, we invest our money. We contribute our capital. We invest our money, that is become capital. What is the journal entry for that? Now, without looking that personal account, real account, nominal account, இதெல்லாம் பார்க்காம you have to give me the answer. Okay. Debit what comes in? Cash or bank account debit to capital account. Then we are getting loan from the State Bank of India. Debit what comes in again? Cash or bank account debit. What goes to State Bank of India is a person to, okay. Debit is the receiver, credit the giver, all those things. Okay, fine. So if you see the balance sheet, first and foremost, assets comes inside or liabilities comes inside. If you go and analyze in that way, you can very well understand that liabilities comes first. So capital will be done. Say for example 2 lakhs. At that time you will be getting cash 2 lakhs. Balance sheet total is 2 lakhs. Then State Bank of India loans 3 lakhs. The cash balance will be changed from 2 lakhs to 5 lakhs. Here assume that 2 lakhs. This is a journal entry. I pass 2 journal entry. We are going to understand the complete picture. Recording a transaction, contribution of money 2 lakhs, getting loan from State Bank of India 3 lakhs. Then the second steps, passing a journal entry. I have passed the journal entry. Okay. Then finally, I prepare the balance sheet also. But step 3, preparation of ledger account. Simple போடுறேன், detail நான் போடல. SBI. Now first is capital. SBI. Both are liability. Then cash. So cash account la debit side போங்க to capital 2 lakhs. Capital account la credit side la by cash 2 lakhs. Immediately see the second journal entry. Cash account debit to SBI. Go to cash account debit side 3 lakhs amount எழுதுங்க. Opposite இருக்க name SBI. Go to SBI. It's a loan. So buy cash 3 lakhs. Okay. Now close the account. 5 lakhs is a balance. Here also is 5 lakhs. By balance, it's a closing balance. See down, carry down 5 lakhs. Here capital is 2 lakhs. All these are assets and liabilities. Capital is a liability that will have a closing balance. Since it is a opening company, there is it's a new company, there is no opening balance. Carry down. I had already discussed. Assets means opening balance will come in the debit side. Closing balance will go to the credit side. Liability is just opposite to that. 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs to balance 3 lakhs. So this process, whatever I did, ledger. See once again. I recorded the transaction. After that I passed the journal entry, then prepare the ledger account. For this, if I go and prepare the trial balance, how the trial balance will look like, so that you can have a control. Debit, credit. How trial balance will be prepared? With the help of ledger account வச்சுக்கிட்டு தான் will be preparing the trial account. Capital is a credit balance. So capital, credit side 2 lakhs. Next ledger. This is a first ledger account, second ledger, third ledger. SBI also credit balance. State Bank of India credit balance 3 lakhs. Sir, it is there on the debit side, why you are written in the credit side? You might be asking that question. Friends, once this is gets over, we will be carry forward to the next year like this. 2 lakhs. Here by balance 2 lakhs. That is a carry forward. Now 2 balance, again it comes in this side. Here 2 balance, opening balance 5 lakhs. ஒரு லெஜர் போடும்போது க்ளோசிங் பேலன்ஸ் போட்டு அதை கேரி ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணி நெக்ஸ்ட் இயருக்கு எழுதுவோம். இங்கே இந்த வருஷம் க்ளோசிங் பேலன்ஸ், நெக்ஸ்ட் இயர் திஸ் இஸ் பிகம் ஓப்பனிங். இங்கே இருந்தால் நம்ம we will be taking into the trial balance. 3 lakhs. Here it is a 5 lakhs. So now you can understand capital is a credit balance. அடுத்தது this also SBI also credit balance. Cash. There was a closing balance of 5 lakhs. If that carry forward to the next year, then debit side opening balance 5 lakhs. Five lakh is a total debit. 5 lakh is a total credit. Yes or no? With the help of this, how it is prepared? With the help of, it is a summary of ledger account. Look, journal entry நிறைய இருந்தது. ஓகேவா, கச்ச கச்சன்னு அது நமக்கு 2 என்ட்ரி போட்டதுனால அப்படி இருக்குது, நிறைய போட்டால் தெரியும். தென் ட்ரையல் இது லெஜர் அக்கௌண்ட் போடச்சியும் தட் ஆக்குபைட் மோர் ஸ்பேஸ். ட்ரையல் பேலன்ஸ் வரும்போது அதனுடைய சம்மரி ஈஸியாக கிடச்சிச்சா, கிளியராக இருக்கா? இதை வச்சுக்கிட்டு தான் வில் பி ப்ரிப்பேரிங் தி P&L and balance sheet. Here none of the item will go to profit and loss account. Okay, all the items are related to balance sheet. Capital will go to liability side, SBI will go to liability side, cash will come to asset side. You can see that balance sheet which I prepared. So these items which comes from trial balance. I hope you are clear. I'll give 5 minutes time. Please go ahead and copy this. After you have copied, let us move forward to the next issue. Okay, first write this journal entry if you have not written. I don't know whether I have given enough time. These are very basics to understand how the information gets moved. I will be giving one more example along with profit and loss account. So whatever I discussed so far, for everything there is a summary and complete pictures will be with you. There will be complete pictures will be with you. Take a note. After you copied this, move forward to the balance sheet. It's quite easy. Then copy this ledger account. Make it fast. Next, copy the trial balance. Once you copied, we'll move forward to the next issue. We'll discuss the other concepts also, or the other illustration to have a better clarity. Next example. Capital contribution 2 lakhs, SBI loan 3 lakhs, unsecured loan from Mr. Ram or Sham, நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருந்து வாங்குவோம். Loan from or some 5 lakhs. Okay, plus purchase of assets is 2 lakhs. Purchase of asset is 2 lakhs. Like furniture, all those assets. Okay, it started on 1419. Okay, asset is 2 lakhs. Machinery etc. 3 lakhs. Okay, we'll take it as 3 lakhs instead of 2. அடுத்தது ரெண்டல் அட்வான்ஸ் கொடுப்போம். அப்போ ஒரு இடம் எடுக்கணும்னா we have to give the rental advance na, that also is as rental advance. ரெண்ட் கிடையாது, rental advance 1 lakh. business பண்ணனும்னா okay, I have to appoint the person, I have to pay everything like a salary etc. salary for the year 2 lakhs. rent is 1 lakh. Telephone expenses 50,000. Printing expenses 30,000. Purchase of raw material, that is stock. Okay, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1,50,000. There is no sales in the current year. Since it's the beginning of the year, there is no sales. அது சேல்ஸ் இருக்கிற மாதிரி அடுத்த எக்ஸாம்பிளில் டீட்டெயிலாக நம்ம பார்த்துக்கலாம். I'll give the time also. Okay, don't worry, just listen the lecture. So there are 3 things: capital, state bank loan, asset account, rental advance கொடுத்துருக்கேன். வேரியஸ் அசெட்ஸ் இருக்கலாம், நான் ஒரே என்ட்ரியாக போட போகிறேன். ரெண்டல் அட்வான்ஸ் ஒன்று தான். சேலரி மல்டிபிள் டேட்டில் கொடுத்துருப்பேன், பட் ஐ வில் பி பாசிங் 1 entry. ரெண்ட் அதே மாதிரி மல்டிபிள் டேட்டில் இயர் ஆன் இயர் அமௌண்ட் மந்த் ஆன் மந்த் கொடுத்துருப்பேன், பட் ஐ வில் பி பாசிங் 1 entry. Printing and expenses we had incurred a different date, but now I'm going to pass 1 entry. For this, first and foremost, we'll be writing the journal entry. After writing the journal entry, we'll be preparing the ledger account. After ledger account, we are going to prepare all those trial balance etc. for the purpose of understanding. Okay, before going to the full-fledged problem, listen. I hope you have taken a note of this, or else copy this into your notebooks. Now, journal entries. Cash or bank account debit 2 lakhs to capital account 2 lakhs. Second entry, loan entry same. Cash la vaangalam illa bank la vaakalam. Either will take it as bank. We have account with state bank ne vechikalam, illena we have of course state bank. Idu vandu SBI loan. Okay, so SBI account debit, this is a bank account. To SBI loan, this is a loan account. Amount is 3 lakhs and 3 lakhs. எல்லாத்துக்குமே நரேஷன் எழுதணும், அதை நான் உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் சொல்லலை. இந்த இடத்துல being loan received from SBI அப்படின்னு எழுதணும். அதுக்கு பேர் தான் நரேஷன் சொல்லுவாங்க. இதுக்கு பேர் narration. Every journal entry must be written with narration. First இதுக்கு narration எழுதணும் அப்படின்னா being amount have been, capital amount have been contributed by Mr. Ram, Mr. Shah, Mr. Vinod, யாரோ அவங்க பேர் எழுதணும். சரிங்களா? நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ட்ரி நம்பர் 3. அசெட் வாங்குறாங்க, அசெட் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகுதுன்னா டெபிட். ஸோ அசெட் அக்கௌண்ட் டெபிட். அசெட்டை வந்து we'll take that they paid by before that loan amount is there, third party loan, the cash la வாங்குன மாதிரி காமிச்சிக்கலாம். Cash account debit to loan 5 lakhs, here 5 lakhs. You can copy this now. Now I hope would have copied. Okay, now they are buying an asset. For that asset account debit, நிறைய ஜேர்னல் என்ட்ரி ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணி பாருங்க, அப்போ தான் தெரியும். இது எல்லாத்துக்குமே நரேஷன் எழுதணும், நான் இங்கே எழுதலை. சரிங்களா? டு கேஷில் கொடுத்த மாதிரி வாங்கிக்கலாமா? அசெட் வந்து இல்லைன்னா லோன் வாங்கினார்லவா, அந்த லோனை யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம், பேங்க் அமௌண்ட்டை யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். கேஷ் யூஸ் பண்ண கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட் ஐ திங்க் how much 3 lakhs. Being whatever the asset name purchased, that is called narration. அதுக்கடுத்து ரெண்டல் அட்வான்ஸ் கொடுக்குறாங்க, that is also an asset. ரெண்டல் அட்வான்ஸ் அக்கௌண்ட் டெபிட் பேங்க்கில் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, SBI 1 lakh. ஸோ பேங்க்கில் நமக்கு எவ்வளோ இருந்ததுன்னா 3 lakhs இருந்தது, பேங்க்கில் 3 lakhs இருந்தது. ஸோ நவ் வி பெய்டு 1 lakh. அடுத்து சேலரி கொடுக்குறாங்க, சேலரி அக்கௌண்ட் டெபிட் டு பேங்க்கில் வந்து ஒரு 1 lakh கொடுக்கலாம். சாரி, டோட்டலாக 3 lakhs. பேங்க்கில் 1 lakh கொடுக்கலாம், பேலன்ஸ் அமௌண்ட் கேஷில் கொடுக்கலாம். So that you can understand that one debit multiple credit also. அடுத்தது 7th, they are giving rent. Rent வந்து 1 lakh நினைக்கிறேன். இதுவும் ரெண்டில் கொடுக்கலாம், SBI to cash. SBIயில் ஒரு 50,000, கேஷில் ஒரு 50,000. அப்போ பேங்க்லேருந்து ஒரு 50,000 கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, கேஷ்லேருந்து ஒரு 50,000 கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. உங்களுக்கு பேங்க்கில் 3 lakhs டோட்டலாக இருந்தது. இது வரைக்கும் எவ்வளோ ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்? 1, 2, 250 ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணியாச்சு. ஓகே. 8th entry, டெலிஃபோன் எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் அக்கௌண்ட் டெபிட் 50,000 டு இன்னும் கொடுக்கல. இந்த எக்ஸ்பென்சஸை நம்ம இன்னும் பேமெண்ட் பண்ணல, ஃப்யூச்சரில் தான் பேமெண்ட் பண்ணுற மாதிரி நினச்சிக்கலாம். அப்போ டு ஏர்டெல். ஓகே, டு ஏர்டெல். இன்னும் பேமெண்ட் பண்ணல. ஏர்டெல் இஸ் நத்திங் பட் கிரெடிட்டாஸ். So in this example you are understanding outstanding prepaid also. Printing expenses 30,000, but we paid 50,000. So prepaid expenses 20,000. 30,000 தான் கொடுத்துருக்குறாங்க, பட் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கிறோம்? 50,000 கொடுத்துருக்குறோம். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் பிகம் அசட்ஸ். ஓகே. அடுத்தது 10th entry, ரா மெட்டீரியல், தட் இஸ் கால்ட் ஸ்டாக் அக்கௌண்ட் டெபிட் 1,50,000 டு கேஷ் 1,50,000. Please ensure that you have written the journal entry. I'll go ahead once again. After writing the journal entry, we will be moving forward with ledger account, then trial balance, P&L balance sheet. So you will have a complete picture about this financial statement. Five to 8 journal entry. Then finally these two entries. Okay. Now shall I go with ledger account? Before going to that, we'll conclude or we'll discuss how many ledger account are supposed to be open. Ledger account 1 for cash, 2 for capital account, third account for SBI, fourth account for SBI loan. Cash again first ledger. This is not a SBI loan, this is a separate loan. So this for fifth ledger. Asset sixth ledger, then again it will go to first ledger only. Rental advance will be seventh ledger. SBI will be already open, third one. Salary will be 8th. SBI third. This is first. Rental will be 9. This will be third. This will be 1. Telephone expenditure will be 10th ledger. Airtel name இதுவரைக்கும் இல்ல 11th ledger. Printing expenses 12th ledger. Prepaid expenses 13th ledger. This will go to first ledger. Raw material will be 14th ledger. Cash will be first ledger. So we have to open 14 different ledger accounts. 14 different ledger accounts. So make sure with this cross reference also. 14 different ledger. First, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 ledgers. So I'll be going to open those 14 different ledger account. Okay, so make sure that you are connected. This is going to give you complete knowledge about the financial statement. Complete knowledge about the financial statement. Okay. Okay. I'll try to open 3 ledgers in each place. We'll see this phase because I don't want to go too much of space for this, waste too much of space, and you can understand also. 1 3 is over, another 3. Practically it will be open like this. 6 is over. You can open simultaneously in your notebook. Nine, 12, 'For control purpose, I will do like this. So open in a notebook like this, otherwise it will be difficult. First is cash account. Cash account எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் நிறைய தேவைப்பட்டிருக்கும், பரவாயில்ல. செகண்ட் அக்கௌண்ட் இஸ் எக்ஸாமில் நீங்கள் பென்சில் இந்த மாதிரி எழுதிக்கலாம். செகண்ட் அக்கௌண்ட் இஸ் கேபிட்டல், தென் எஸ்பிஐ லோன். கேபிட்டல், SBI. Third is SBI. Fourth is SBI loan. Fifth one is loan. Sixth is asset. Loan. Sixth is asset. Seventh one, rental advance, salary. Rental advance. 8 salary. நம்ம கேஸ்க்கு இத்தனை லெஜர் வருது. ப்ராக்டிக்கலாக போடும்போது எவ்வளோ இருக்குன்னு பாரு. ரெண்ட்டு, டெலிஃபோன் எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ், ரெண்ட்டு, டெலிஃபோன், ஏர்டெல், ரெண்ட் எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ், டெலிஃபோன் எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ், ஏர்டெல், printing expenses, prepaid expenses. 12 is printing, 13 is prepaid, 14 is raw material, stock account. This is not record. These are the 14 ledger account which you have to open in a notebook. Kindly ensure that you have opened this 14 ledger accounts. Otherwise quickly open. So after posting, see, we are recorded the transaction, we return the journal entry. Now we are going to post into the ledger account. நமக்கு இவ்வளோ தூரம் போச்சுன்னா ப்ராக்டிக்கலாக ஒரு கம்பெனிக்கு போடும்போது so many pages will be there. So it will be difficult. It will be very difficult. Correct? So that is the reason we need trial balance, we need all those P&L balance sheet, etc. It's a practical problem, we are doing it. After watching these two problems, 100% sure that you should be strong or crystal clear with the concept. Shall I go and post the ledger account? I hope you would have written this ledger also. Otherwise, make sure that 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th also you are writing off. Okay, now listen. Go and refer the first journal entry. Okay, I will take this snap so that I don't want to come back here and there. I hope it will be there in your notebook. Okay, I will take the snaps of this journal entry so that I don't want to come back and check it up once again when I am doing it. I will take the photos and keep it with me. Yeah, now because example you have written, I don't know the number, right? Yeah, I will incorporate now. The journal entry you can refer from your notebook because the entries will be in your notebook, correct? Okay, listen. Cash account debit to capital. அப்போ cash account ல 2 capital 2 lakhs. Let me write in like this 2L 2 lakhs. Immediately go to capital account by cash 2 lakhs. So first journal entry is over. I hope you will be having adequate space. Kindly write down this problem after you copied from the screen. Use it and work out once again, then only that will go to your mind. Second journal entry, SBI account debit to SBI loan. So to SBI loan 3 lakhs here by SBI 3 lakhs. I passed the entry. Then cash account to loan. Again we are receiving loan from somebody. So loan account debit 5 lakhs. இங்க வந்துட்டு by எப்படி வந்ததுன்னா cashல வந்தது 5 lakhs. Asset account debit to cash. Asset account க்கு போங்க to cash 3 lakhs. இப்போ cash accountல credit side. ஏன்னா cash account is in credit side. போயிட்டு by amount எவ்வளோ 3 lakhs. Opposite பேர் என்னது assets. Asset. I don't have space. You can. I hope it is visible to you. Otherwise, zoom the screen. Then this entry is over. What is next? Oh God. One second. Yeah. Rental advance, right? Fifth entry was that. Fourth one is that. Fifth is rental advance. So rental advance account la poitu to SBI 1 lakh. Go to SBI account by rental advance 1 lakh. Rental advance 1 lakh. Then salary kudukurom. Go to salary. Write to SBI to cash. This is 1 lakh. This is 2 lakhs. So now go to SBI. Go to SBI. Go to credit side. Go to credit side. SBIக்கு against எவ்வளோ அமௌண்ட் இருக்கு 1 lakh எழுதிட்டு இந்த இடத்துல சேலரின்னு எழுதுங்க. சேலரின்னு எழுதுங்க. அமௌண்ட் வந்து நீங்கள் போகக்கூடிய லெஜர் அக்கௌண்ட் கிரெடிட் சைடில் லெஜர் இருக்கு. இப்போ வந்து 2 SBIன்னு இருக்கு. SBIயில் கிரெடிட் சைடில் போகணும். SBIக்கு அகேன்ஸ்டாக என்ன நம்பர் இருக்கும் அதான் எழுதணும். பேர் மட்டும் தான் ஆப்போசிட்டில் இருக்கிறது. அடுத்து பாருங்க கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட். ஸோ கோ டு கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட். கேஷ் எங்கே இருக்கு கிரெடிட் சைடில் இருக்கு. அப்போ பை கேஷுக்கு அகேன்ஸ்டாக எவ்வளோ நம்பர் இருக்குன்னு பாருங்க 2 lakhs இருக்கு. பேரு மட்டும்தான் ஆப்போசிட்ல கொடுக்கணும். போகக்கூடிய லெஜர் கிரெடிட் சைட்னா கிரெடிட் சைட், டெபிட் சைட்னா டெபிட் சைட். அமௌண்ட் அங்க என்ன இருக்கோ அதை எழுதணும். நேம் மட்டும் தான் ஆப்போசிட். ஆப்போசிட்ல என்ன நேம் இருக்கு சேலரி. ஓகே, அடுத்தது கரெக்டா நீங்களே போடணும். சரிங்களா? ரெண்ட். கோ டு ரெண்ட் அக்கௌண்ட் டு. இப்ப ரெண்ட் டெபிட் சைட்ல இருக்கா? இப்ப பார்த்தலாம். டெபிட் சைட்ல இருக்கா? டெபிட் சைடு வந்துட்டேன். சரி 2 போட்டுட்டேன். எவ்வளவு அமௌண்ட்? ரெண்ட்டுக்கு அகேன்ஸ்ட் எவ்வளவு நம்பர் இருக்கு 1 lakh. பேர் மட்டும் என்ன பண்ணணும் ஆப்போசிட்ல இருக்கணும். ஆப்போசிட்ல 2 பேர் இருக்கா, அதனால ஐ வில் பி ரைட்டிங் தி பிரேக்கப். அதர்வைஸ் ஐ வுட் ஹவ் பீன் ரிட்டன் தி சேம் திங். 0.5 0.5 since I am writing in lakhs. SBI cash. Okay, now what I will do, go to SBI by எவ்வளோ இருக்கு 50,000. 0.5 இங்கே என்ன கொடுக்கணும் ரெண்ட். கோ டு கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட் பை கேஷுக்கு அகேன்ஸ்ட் எவ்வளோ இருக்கு 0.5 என்ன கொடுக்கணும் ரெண்ட். இந்த மாதிரி தான் லெஜர் அக்கௌண்ட் போடுறோம். I hope this session will be useful to you, but you must decide. You have to analyze it and tell me whether it is useful or not. அடுத்தது telephone expenditure to Airtel. See, unlike rent, salary, this telephone expenditure is yet to be paid. So that will come into the liability side. Go to telephone expenditure to Airtel, 0.5 lakhs. Go to Airtel by telephone expenses, 0.5 lakhs. Then printing expenses 30,000 comes to printing expenses to printing expenses. I think it is paid by cash 0.5. எனக்கு ஸ்பேஸ் இல்லை, அதனால் இதாக எழுதுகிறேன். ப்ரீபெய்டு எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் டு கேஷ் 0.2. இது ரெண்டுமே கேஷில் கம்மியாக இருக்குது. ஸோ பை printing expenses 0.3 by prepaid 0.2. I don't have some space. I hope you can able to manage it. So after this, again I need a space for cash, right? I'll do one thing. This alone I will change it up. 3 lakhs SBI. 3 lakhs SBI. I think this is a SBI loan. Since I don't have space, I changed it by SBI 3 lakhs. I think this was a number. அடுத்தது printing expenses is over. Only one item is there. That is nothing but raw material, stock account to cash 1.5 lakhs. Come to cash. You please practice later by stock 1.5 lakhs. Any doubt on this, let me know before I move forward. If you have a doubt, you can ask with me, but make sure that you are going to complete it quickly so that I am going to move forward. You can practice it later on. I hope you have copied all these things along with me. Now take your calci, close all the accounts. You will close all the accounts. Here it will be to balance, or I don't know, are we getting to balance or by balance? I have to check it up. I think by balance will be there, so better to write here. Here you can say that to balance CD, then that will come here by balance. SBI we have to check it up. Loan amount to balance, again this will become by balance. Asset will be by balance, again it will become to balance. You check the numbers ma. To balance, here that will be carry forward as by balance. Here will be by balance, that will carry forward to balance. This is brought forward, this is carry forward. Every ledger you can use that. Rental expenditure will get transferred to profit and loss account. This also will go to profit and loss account. Expenditure will go to profit and loss account. This will go to profit and loss account. This is a liability. To balance will be there. This will be by balance. Printing expenses will go to P&L. All the expenses will get transferred to P&L. This is again is asset by balance. CD to balance brought down. Stock again will come by balance. CD to balance brought down, to balance brought down, to balance. Copy this, then take your calci, we'll close one by one, come here, cash account, you received 7 lakhs, the expenditure 2 plus 3 plus 0.5 plus 0.3 plus 0.2 plus 1.5. So 8 lakhs, here 8 lakhs by balance 0.5 lakhs. So this will get carry forward here to balance 0.5. Next year இது carry forward ஆகும், எனக்கு space இல்லை. Okay, you plan accordingly. Here 2 lakhs, here also 2 lakhs. SBIல 3 lakhs வாங்குனீங்க, அதில் expenditure போக by balance CD will be 0.5. This will be carry forward to the next year, brought forward 0.5 lakhs. SBI loan 3 lakhs வாங்கணும், இன்னும் எதுவும் ரீபேமெண்ட் பண்ணல, என்டை 3 lakhs will be as it is. Loan இங்கே 5 lakhs வாங்கணும், same 5 lakhs will be here, so here also 5 lakhs. Here you can write total amount, I forgot to write total, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, here 3 lakhs. Asset 3 lakhs வாங்கணும், actually depreciation வரும், நம்ம இந்த ப்ராப்ளமில் we ignore the depreciation, so closing also 3 lakhs, 3 lakhs. Rental advance 1 lakh கொடுத்துருக்கோம், same 1 lakh will be there, here also 1 lakh. Salary 3 lakhs, that 3 lakhs will get transferred to P&L. Rental expenses is 1 lakh, that will get transferred to P&L. Telephone expenditure is 0.5 lakhs, that will get transferred to P&L. This is where you will be preparing it. This is 0.5, 0.5, this 0.5 will come to the next year. P&L item la next year ki carry forward agade. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, this will get transferred to profit and loss account. This will get transferred to profit and loss account. Prepaid expenses is an asset, so that won't get transferred to P&L, that will come to the next year. Stock is an asset, that won't get transferred to the P&L, that 1.5 lakhs will come to the next year. I'll give you 5 minutes time, you quickly complete. If you missed out anything, since I don't have a space, I written like this, you can zoom and you can accordingly copy. We are almost done, don't worry, it's a lengthy. Okay, you understand the concept, how it's each and every information gets moved from one place to another place. Anything is missed out, please copy. I think you can zoom the screen and see. I don't know whether you can able to zoom, otherwise I hope it will be visible to you only. If you are watching in mobile, it will be difficult. You can zoom it in the mobile. The laptop, I'm not sure. So after this we'll be preparing trial balance, then financial statement. I'm moving forward a little bit. Okay, I'll go with the trial balance. Now I'll be going with the trial balance. Trial balance. I think by this time you know how trial balance will look like. Okay, I'll be writing particulars, debit, credit. You know very well that trial balance must be tallied. Trial balance must be tallied. You go and check each and every ledger account. Cash, don't take it this side because இந்த இயர் க்ளோசிங் நெக்ஸ்ட் இயர் போகச்சு ஓப்பனிங்காக வரும். இது வந்து ஆக்சுவலாக கேரி ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணி வரணும். சரிங்களா? டெபிட் பேலன்ஸ் ஒன்லி, இட் இஸ் நாட் அ கிரெடிட் பேலன்ஸ். கேஷ் பேலன்ஸ் தான் நம்மகிட்ட இருக்குது. நம்ம வந்தது 7 லட்ச ரூபாய், உள்ள வந்து 8 lakhs 7 lakhs ஆமா. Capital is how much? I think small mistake. 2 lakhs. Okay. Oh, 7 lakhs only. Okay, 7 lakhs. The total alone is mistake. Correct it. So 7 lakhs வந்தது. அதில் 6.5 lakhs செலவாச்சா? 5 எப்படி வாங்கினாங்க? மிஸ்டேக்கா? 1 second, we'll check it up. 5 7 8.5. one small computation mistake or the concept mistake, cash பத்தாம போகுது. ஆக்சுவலாக இந்த மிஸ்டேக் கிடையாது, கேஷ் பேலன்ஸ் இதுக்கு மேலே இருக்கும். நம்ம இங்கே என்ன பண்ணலாம்னா இந்த லாஸ்ட் என்ட்ரியில் மட்டும் ப்ளீஸ் சேஞ்ச் இட் ஃப்ரம் 1,50,000 to 50,000 so that everything will be perfect. Okay, please note down the small change here, 1,50,000 from 1,50,000 to 50,000. So if you go and change that here, this will be 50,000. நான் கேஷ் பத்தாம் போக வேண்டாம், இப்போ உங்களுக்கு புரியாது. ஸோ பேலன்ஸ் வில் பி 5 lakhs, not 5 lakhs, 50,000. So that change will be in this stock account. That change will be in stock account also. So when it comes here, okay, there will be a small change. We are buying only 50,000 worth of stock. So 0.5, total is 0.5. Here also 0.5. There is no change apart from this place. So kindly correct one small change. One is in journal entry, change is journal entry. Second change in this ledger, by stock 1.5 போட்டிருப்பீங்க, இப்போ 0.5 lakhs போடுங்க. Third change in stock account, okay, 0.5. ஏன்னா கேஷ் பத்தாம போகுதுமா, கேஷ் பத்தாம போடலாம் பேங்க் ஓடியிலேருந்து எடுத்துட்டு, பட் being it's a first or second realization, we don't want to do like that. Okay, I hope you understood the changes. Okay, I changed one item here, raw material purchase. அப்போ இங்கே மாற்றிக்கங்க 50,000. Here itself is 50,000. ஒரே ஒரு சின்ன சேஞ்ச், ரா மெட்டீரியல் பர்ச்சேஸ் பை கேஷ் 150 போட்டிருந்தேன், கேஷ் 10ல், அதனால என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கோன்னா 50,000 மாற்றிட்டோம். அதனோட எஃபெக்ட் வந்து ஜேர்னல் என்ட்ரியில் இருக்குது, லெஜர் அக்கௌண்ட்டில் இருக்குது. சரிங்களா? ஓகே, நவ் ஐ வில் கோ அண்ட் ப்ரிப்பேர் தி ட்ரையல் பேலன்ஸ். Cash 50,000, that is in lakhs. Now I am writing in numbers. Okay, rupees. 0.5 is nothing but 50,000. Okay, அடுத்தது capital is 2 lakhs. Capital is 2 lakhs. Then SBI is 50,000. Bank, State Bank of India, 50,000. A trial balance should tally. Fourth ledger account, SBI loan is 3 lakhs. Another loan is 5 lakhs. Sorry, loan SBI 5 lakhs. Loan others 3 lakhs. I think others is 5 lakhs, SBI is 3 lakhs. SBI இந்த எவ்வளோ வாங்கணும் 3 lakhs, others is 5 lakhs. 3 lakhs, here it is 5 lakhs. Here it is 5 lakhs. Next, asset வாங்கியிருக்கோம், அது ஒரு 3 lakhs இருக்கு. Asset is a debit, 3 lakhs. Then rental advance கொடுத்துருக்கோம், அதுவும் asset 1 lakh. Debit 1 lakh. Then salary 3 lakhs, that will be transferred to the P&L. Salary is an expenditure 3 lakhs. Rental expenditure 1 lakhs. Rental expenses 1 lakh. Telephone expenditure 50,000. Telephone expenses 50,000. Next, Airtel is a creditors 50,000. Airtel is a creditors, that will come into the credit side 50,000. Printing expenses 50,000. Printing expenses 50,000. Prepaid expenses is an asset 20,000. Prepaid expenses asset 20,000, debit side. Then stock is 50,000. Stock is 50. Yeah, here printing expenses is 30,000, not 50,000. You can see here printing expenses is ledgerly, I think it is a mistake. Printing expenses is 30,000 only. We are wrongly taken as 50,000, it is 30,000. Kindly correct that small mistake. That is mathematical or copy paste mistake. Journal entry is perfect. Journal entry is perfect. அங்கே காப்பி பண்ணி எழுதும்போது ஸ்மால் மிஸ்டேக் which we did, arithmetical mistakes. Now பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட்டில் இருக்க ஸ்டாக் வரக்கூடாது, நம்மக்கிட்ட ரா மெட்டீரியல் ஸ்டாக் இருக்குது, அது பீண்டலில் வரும் 1,50,000. Now make a total credit side and debit side. Credit side 2 lakhs 3 plus 3 lakhs 5 lakhs plus 5 plus 50 10 lakh 50,000. Here also you must get 10 lakh 50,000. Here also must get same 10 lakh 50,000. Make a total 50 50 1 lakh plus 3 4 lakhs plus 1 5 lakhs plus 3 8 lakhs 9 lakhs 10. Okay, make a total, you will be getting same 10 lakh 50,000 total. This is a trial balance. Now you can understand the beauty of our learning. Okay, see, journal entry, first we recorded the transaction, this is called recording. Then we journalize all those things, we prepare the ledger account. இதெல்லாம் வச்சு ஏதாவது அனலைஸ் பண்ண முடியுமாப்பா? We can't analyze anything with the help of this. Correct? Next, trial balance. With the help of trial balance only, we are going to prepare P&L balance sheet, profit and loss account balance sheet. Okay, now hardly it will take 5 minutes. Hardly will take 5 minutes. We will be preparing what? P&L account, trading P&L balance sheet. Okay, now I am going to prepare trading account P&L balance sheet. So understand this clearly, so it is going to be very easy for you. Then I will be preparing balance sheet. When I do like this, you easily can connect yourself with our discussion. Need more space. Okay, listen. Trading and profit and loss account for the year ended. For the year ended. Date is not given. Particulars amount. Particulars amount. This is debit side, this is credit side. Next, balance sheet as on liabilities, assets. This should be the heading. This should be the heading. After this heading, come here, we will be closing one by one. We don't have purchase, we don't have sales, etc. Actually here opening stock will be there. We don't have anything like that. Opening stock in this problem nil. Purchase, yes, it is there. By sales, nil. By closing stock. To gross profit, by gross profit. To net profit. I'll go one by one itself from the trial balance. Okay, even though I written this point, if you want you can copy this. Okay, now from the trial balance I am going to prepare. Cash is 50,000. So cash will be here, the last item. Cash 50,000. Capital will be here. Capital, you can write cash also first, nothing is wrong on that. But presentation wise, you have to write like this. We will be learning presentation later. First we learn the concept. Bank irukku. Bank 50,000. You see the trial balance which you have prepared in your notebook. அடுத்து loan, SBI ல இருந்து வாங்கின loan. First is 50,000, another 50,000, 2 lakhs, then SBI loan. Okay, loan. SBI 3 lakhs. Loan. Others 5 lakhs. Then assets 3 lakhs. Rental advance is 1 lakh. Rental advance is an asset, 1 lakh. Salary is an expenditure, that will come to P&L, to salary 3 lakhs. Rental expenses is an expenditure, rent expenses 1 lakh. Telephone expenses 50,000. Airtel is a creditors. Creditors will come here. Sundry creditors, under that Airtel 50,000. Printing expenses is an expenses, that will come here. Printing expenses 30,000. Prepaid expenses is an asset, that will come in this place. Prepaid expenses 20,000. Stock purchase amount is, actually that is a purchase, raw material purchase only. You no need to write here as a stock. You can write raw material purchase. Don't write as stock. Closing stock will not come into the trial balance. Write it as purchase. So purchase is 1,50,000. I have not done anything here. Okay, the same thing will be the closing stock. Sales edum panala. So GP is nil. Here 1,50,000. Here also 1,50,000. GP is nil. சேல் பண்ணல. ஓகேங்களா? இங்கே நெட் லாஸ் வரும். ஓகே, 4,70,000 is a net loss. Okay, I think here it is a 480. I am not using a calci. 480. Here also 480. Total is 3 plus 1 4 lakh plus 50,000 plus 30,000 4,80,000 net loss. This net loss will go to the what is that balance sheet. Net profit means we will be adding off. Net loss means it's a negative figure. 4,80,000 is a negative capital வந்து லெஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ஆக்சுவலாக கேபிட்டல் வந்து லெஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அதே மாதிரி க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் ஆல்வேஸ் வில் கோ டு பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட், தட் இஸ் அமௌண்டிங் டு 1,50,000. Closing stock will go to the balance sheet, that is amounting to 1,50,000, that is there in the profit and loss account, that will come to balance sheet also. Now make a total 4 lakh plus 150, 550, 650, 6,70,000. You see the liability side, 2 lakh is plus 8,50,000 minus 4,80,000, which comes to I think is ஒன்று சேஞ்ச் பண்ணோம் பார்த்தீங்களா, அந்த சேஞ்ச் பண்ணியிருக்கணும் எல்லா இடத்துலையும். இங்கே டோட்டல் போடும்போது கரெக்டாக போடலாமா, இந்த இடத்துல இட் வில் பி 50,000. ஸோ ஹியர் இஸ் 10,50,000 only. Okay, so that is a small mistake which has happened. I will correct that mistake. Okay, that is because of the number we changed since we got the negative balance. Okay, students, please correct that mistake. That is not actually mistake, because we changed the number only, all those confusion got started. Please be listen carefully. ஒன்று ரா மெட்டீரியல் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணோம் இல்லைங்களா, ரா மெட்டீரியல் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணனோட எஃபெக்ட் இங்கே கொடுக்கணும் அல்லவா, இதில் கொடுத்துட்டு நம்ம இங்கே வந்து டோட்டல் பண்ணோம் அல்லவா. ஸோ மேக் ஷுர் தட் ஹியர் இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் 150 யூ ரிட்டர்ன் 50,000. ஸோ ட்ரையல் பேலன்ஸ் டோட்டல் இஸ் ரிமைன் சேம். இங்கே ஒரு கரெக்ஷன். ஓகே, எனக்கு வெல் லஞ்ச் டைம் ஆகிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், 3:30. நெக்ஸ்ட்டு இங்கே வரைச்ச நாட் 150, it is a 50,000. Purchase will be 50,000, same will be closing stock 50,000. Okay, next normal loss will be 4 lakh, that is called net profit. Here it is net loss will be 4,80,000. Come to the balance sheet, everything is filled. Here stock is not 150, it is a 50,000. Loss is 4,80,000. If you make a see the balance sheet, here it is 5,70,000. This side also is 5,70,000. This is all about the complete picture about the second one. Second oneல கொஞ்சம் அங்கங்கே மாற்றணும், ஒன்று மாற்றணும், இது எதுக்கு மாற்றணும் ஒன்றுமே கிடையாதுமா, கான்செப்ட்லாம் பர்ஃபெக்ட்லி கரெக்ட். ஒன்லி ஒன் திங் என்னது, அந்த 1,50,000க்கு மேலே 50,000 we have to consider, அதனால் கம்ப்யூட்டேஷன் மிஸ்டேக் ஆச்சு. சரிங்களா? ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் கரெக்ட் தட் மிஸ்டேக். ஐ ஹோப் யூ would have copied this. Okay, so this is all about the financial statement. I hope the financial statement would have been very clear in your mind after we done two different problems. Correct? Okay, so work out these two problems once again without seeing the answer. Take the question, you work out in the rough notebook and verify the answers with our answer sheet or the answer which you copied, then feel happy for yourself. Okay, we successfully completed financial statement and component of financial statement practical approach also. Okay.